Lali-ho everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy III, which should hopefully be the final episode. We've completed the Labyrinth of the Ancients, or Ancients Maze. We have completed Eureka. Now it's time to complete Circus Tower, and, well, the things that happen after it. So, we're gonna do single targets for most of this stuff. Though I am gonna have to do that. Probably could run from this fight, but it's fine. We're gonna want all the experience we can get. Now, you may notice there doesn't appear to be a way to go, but there actually are cracks in the walls to left and right. We are gonna loot the place. If we have to teleport out and run away through the Ancients Maze, then we do. I'm not fighting a back attack. That's just unnecessary. So yeah, there are cracks on both sides. We're gonna do this. Wrath. Oh, these things are... really? I can petrify Doga's Clinic. That's interesting. That's like most of my Cure 1s. Probably should not have used Cure 1 for that. Shining Curtain and White Musk. I foresee a problem. This is a moment whenever I need, Xande. Oh, it only hit one. Missed the others, okay. Youch! You're still alive, that's not good. Okay. That was the thing that happened. That was a flashing light warning. Anyway, there's not a whole lot of treasure up here. But if we go to the left, which is the way we have to go, get that treasure chest, then loop around, go through the cracked wall over there, you can barely see the crack on the map there. Look, buddy, pal, I'm not doing a back attack. Elixirs are good, I may need those. Yeah, I may have to start running from fights. Just because this is going to tax my resources by way too much. I want to say... Okay, I see. I can't go to the left, I have to go to the right, and from there I can, from the right side I can go up, and that should let me go back down the left side and then end up top there. Oh wait, hold up. Oh no, this is not a healing thing. Hey, I had to check. Shinobi. They did a lot of damage, I'm gonna have to AoE them. This guy does a lot of damage too. But I think if I single target them... I can't do it here. I'll use the light. Oh wow. Okay, so they're weak to physical attacks, that's for sure. Well, saved my level 8 magic. That's good. Another elixir. I may need those. I know I just said that, but I really may need those. Okay, so yeah, I go up one side, go down the other. I have to go the long way, though. Yeah, this guy's annoying. If I remember correctly. I just want to go ahead and blast him away like he's a boss. Because I want to say he hits really hard. Another Elder Staff. Now I can give up my damage turns with those two to have them both healing. Which may not be a bad idea, because these guys are doing a lot of damage. Oh, come on. I know Cure 1 is all they're doing, but that's a little ridiculous, don't you think? Rise. Of course you're poisoned. guys. Eye drops. Antidotes. Eye drops. Okay. I need experience, so even though I really want to skip the fights by running away from them, I won't yet. Alright, so now I can go through this way. Yep. Elixir. Another elixir. Alright. It's just a straight path here. Dark General. Nice. Oh. Okay, so... Got it. Also, Crystal Tower slash... Hello, Dragon! Circus Tower slash Crystal Tower is such a good move. Isn't this one of the dragons that can drop the equipment for the Onion Knight? Don't think I've ever actually ran into this guy. Oh, hello. You silenced my sage. Why would you do that? The cure comes from an item, though, so it's fine. Ow, you killed my sage. You're a jerk, you know that? Fine. Still not dead yet. Okay, so you're a lot stronger than I thought you would be. There we go. They dropped an elixir. You know what? That's worth it. Anyway. Another Dark General. This guy's not too bad. Almost out of Blizzard, so I'm gonna go ahead and move for Thunder. There's not a lot going on here. I do apologize about being quiet. The one upside of skipping battles is I wouldn't have to, or running from battles, is I would have to sit here and wait for the monsters to just die. But I need that experience. The 46 is nice. I've beaten the game at 45. That's including the battles to come, obviously. Door. Ah, they do that. Are these the things that hit me with that last night? I was didn't pay attention to their name was Thor. They might be, because they look like the same creatures. There we go. Nope. Still not special water. Ow! Stop hitting my sage for over 1,000, please. Oh, he's out of Thunders. Okay, I guess we're down to Fyras then. Oh. Pretty sure we're close to the end, though. Oh, a red dragon. Oh, hi, friend. I'm not gonna do that here. I'm going to do this. Let's not give him a chance. Let's just blow him away. All I'm gonna say is this guy has a crap ton of HP. It's my last player. How did I not encounter these guys whenever I came through my practice run? I didn't fight either of them. Did I run from them? Maybe. There we go. That's a lot of experience. And another elixir. So yeah, that's actually kind of worth it. Getting elixirs means... I bumped my mic. Getting elixirs means I can fully heal with MP. In fact, I'm probably gonna elixir before I fight the boss here. So let's actually go ahead and start using some powerful magics. I wish they'd stop hitting my Sage for critical hit for over 1,000 in the back row. That's what I thought. Okay. Alright, so we are fixing to... We have 20 elixirs. We're going to go ahead and pop 3 of them. And we're doing a quick save. It's not going to matter, but... Ha ha! Gullible fools! That mirror paralyzes anyone who looks at it. Now the 5 worms can feast your soon-to-be corpses. It has been some time since they had the prospect of such a fine meal. They will savor every last bite. Ah, we can't move! Have no fear. That sounded like Doga. As I told you before, our souls are eternal. The only thing that can break the curse of the 5 worms is 5 hearts of pure light. To persevere till I can gather them. You understand? I'll be back as soon as I am able. Good luck, warriors. Yeah, gee, thanks. We're just gonna sit here. Doga's soul left to search out the 5 hearts of pure light. Charlotte and the others are in grave danger. Come with me, Your Highness. You need a heart filled with light. Your heart, in order to break the worm's curse. Oh, for Charlotte, I'd do anything. I will go immediately. wanted. I need your help. I'll shout the others in danger. Of course I'll help. I forget what accent I gave him, I'm sorry. Little dwarf guy. Dash must have perished in his thirst. Heave-ho! Dash, you're alive. Of course, don't write me off yet. Oh, wait, who's asking? I don't think I've seen you before, Gramps. Wherever you are, you caught me at a good time. I only just finished repairing the Tower of Odin. Close call, that's for sure. There was a while there when I thought the floating continent was done for. Dash, the Warriors of Light were in trouble. Jeez, I put out one fire and another pops up. So what are we standing around here for? Let's go! Princess, the Warriors of Light need you. Oh no! I must go to Charlotte and the others at once! Would he say chalet? Shalom? Would one of you come to the aid of the Warriors of Light? They need your help. Finally! Now's our chance to be the heroes! I'll go! Lead on! You can do it! Of course I can! Shallot, Pearl, Scallion, Red. I'm not sure who's saying this. Quick! We'll hold off the worms. You must change the fate of this world. Probably supposed to be a combination of everyone. We owe you our lives. Everyone, let's go! Yep. I'm impressed you made it this far, but your struggle was all for naught. Don't you see how close the darkness has drawn? You're too late, and now you will die. Hi, Xande! So, did anyone order a generic sorcerer guy? Because he's arrived and he's a little underbaked. But no, jokes aside, this fight is gonna be a pain. Unless I can kill him very quickly. Because he does a lot of damage. He has very powerful magic. Okay, I'm going to... I don't need a cure yet. I want to see if I can kill him ASAP. Now I might have to heal. I'm gonna save the other three for Arises, so I'm gonna start using Leviathan now. Ow! I'm actually gonna have you cast Holy and have the other one cast Kiraja. There we go. Xande's down. Okay. Hey, we stopped him. All's well that ends well.
You think it matters if you defeat me? The cloud of darkness is already gathered. The land will be shrouded before long.
We will return the world to nothingness. We are the cloud of darkness. Everything shrouded, enveloped in shadow. The light, the darkness. All will become nothing. We will start with the warriors of light. Perish together with the world you are beholden to protect. I don't like the fact that you have a barrier on you. I'm gonna hit you with everything I've got. Just cast Meteor just because we can. Cast Bahamut just because we can. Miss. 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 Particle Beam. Holy crap! Well, we dead. Charlotte! You can't give up. Come on, you can't die here. This is not your time. Don't you dare die on me. Shallot, Pearl, Scallion, Red! The souls of Doga and Une appeared.
Our souls are with you. Rise, warriors. You cannot be defeated yet.
Une and Doga transferred their life force into the warriors and revived them. Thank you, Doga. Thank you, Une.
That's the spirit. Now I think you have a job to do. As always, transgressions to limit the light's power. You enable the darkness to grow and give birth to that shadowy abomination. Xande is a pawn, a puppet of the darkness. Few have resisted such power. Soon our souls will ascend to the heavens, become one with all those who came before us. We can't stay with you much as we would like to. You four are the only ones who will restore the balance between light and dark. You must go to the world of darkness now.
The two souls dispersed. It's time for us to go to the world of darkness. I'm ready if you are. We can do this. Come on. The whole world's counting on you. Don't let us down. With us backing you up, you can't lose. It ain't easy to shoulder such a difficult destiny. Trust me on that. You got this. You will be triumphant. I have faith. Please, you have to come back safely. So did anyone order a final dungeon that passed no point of no return? Because it's here. Welcome to the world of darkness. So you can go in the middle. Don't go in the middle. The middle is... Oh, and by the way, we are fully healed, I believe. Yeah. So, Yeah, we fully healed whenever Doga and Une revived us. Now, we have 4 directions to go. We need to go and defeat the 4 who lie here. And we are also going to do some... I'm not going to fight these things. Not yet. I may start fighting them later, but right this moment, we're not fighting these things. There's only one fight I want to do besides that. I'm going to go get that later. So we can get that item, but there's a reason I'm holding off. Is this the Dark Water Crystal? Because of course there are crystals of darkness. You've come far, but this is the end of the line. This world will be engulfed in darkness and returned to the void. This is Echidna. Alright, we're just gonna go all out, honestly. I'm gonna cast Haste. It's gonna hurt. Stop trying to blow up my sage! What do people have against my sage? Well, goodbye, shallot. Yeah, some fried onions. I was trying to preemptively cure everybody. Got one flare left there. Are you you still not dead? Yeah, I think that just does petrification. It doesn't do damage. There we go. Finally. That's how these battles go, by the way. They just take forever. But that's fine. I'm one of the warriors of dark. When the powers of light or dark become too great, cloud of darkness is created to return the world to void. With the hope that inherent in the forces of light and dark can stop it. Now go, warriors of light, I'll assist you with my powers of dark. And we can heal at the crystals. So yes, now we have a healing point. Now we can actually do some stuff here. There's a monster in a box here. It's a Xande's clone. So yeah, we're gonna burn the Xande's clone. Go, and we will get a ribbon. So now we have a second one. Let's give it to him. Okay. Now that we have a means of healing, though, it's not so much of a bad... I'm not fighting you. I'm not wasting my resources on these fights. That Yorgaman thing might actually be one of the many creatures that drop the equipment for the Onion Knights. I think they're dragons, so maybe. That's not really a dragon, but kind of a dragon. Alright, so we have this mess. Yeah, this one's pretty straightforward. Oh look, it's a zombie clone. Yeah, I mean, of course it's gonna be a zombie clone. That's lovely. And of course we get another ribbon. Might as well, right? Right. Yeah, how about now? Yep, here we go. Wrath of Dark cannot be stopped. This will be your final resting place. Oh, the Wrath of Dark, huh? Hey, Cerberus. I do apologize that the battles kind of ended up devolving into just spamming my highest level spells. They just give the enemies so much HP, like... And this game doesn't quite have mechanics. Not yet. They hadn't quite gotten that part ironed out yet. There we go. Finally, it feels like I'm not saying anything for like minutes at a time.
I'm of the Four Warriors of Dark. We managed to stop the Wrath of Light 1,000 years ago. Light and dark, our two worlds depend on one another. If the two were to converge, it would bring back a single world of nothingness, a void. Now the light is weakened, darkness is spreading. The Wrath of Dark is upon us. The only force that can stop this and return balance is within you, the Four Warriors of Light. I'm here to aid you. We can't allow the void to consume our worlds.
Okay. So we're fully healed, and yeah, we've gotten 3 of the 4 ribbons we need. We actually don't have to fight one of the Xande clones, but I'm still going to fight it anyway. If I didn't fight you in a forward attack, I'm certainly not going to fight you in a back attack. I lost a lot of HP there. There we go. Xande clone. I wonder, they didn't make this guy physically able to be broken yet, did they? Let's find out. Nope. Darn. Oh, that's the rune staff anyway. Oops. Oh well. I think I'm gonna save my flares. So, why are you trying to roast my shallots? There we go. And there's our fourth ribbon, which is lower defense but higher magic defense, and also resists a bunch more status effects. I forgot to heal. Oh well. Not worth it. Alright, next. Dark Earth Crystal. The Wrath of Dark has nearly reached its zenith. No one can stop it, least of all you. Ugh, Araman. Okay, I specifically remember this guy being a pain. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Scallion might be dead. Oh no, he survived. Ooh, Shallot almost did. This guy is flying, so I think Aeroga does more damage to him than Froggo will. Maybe not. Flare is sometimes a little random. Have my Sage Cure instead. Oh, good thing I did too.
Oh, he's out of flares. You should be getting close. Oh great, I picked a perfect time to not AoE heal. That was close. She's out of holies. There we go. Okay, so Baya is stronger than Drain. That's funny. Remember that. .48. And that is the third of 4. I am one of the Warriors of Dark. The wrath of Dark will not affect not just your world. Both of our worlds will succumb. The void is coming. But with our powers combined, we can still stop it. We must destroy the Cloud of Darkness. Yeah, the Dark Crystals want just as much for the Cloud of Darkness to be stopped as the Light Crystals do. Garm. I'm good, thank you, though. And... so yeah, top right hand corner is where the Xande's clone is. We'll catch it on the way out, honestly. Because we can just elixir before the final boss. Not a big deal. Darkness will prevail and bring it into the world as you know it. You will now disappear with the rest of the world. The two-headed dragon. Nothing strikes fear into people like a name like that. Ow!
Good lord. Oh, crap. That's not good. Even with Protect up, he still gets one shot. That's ridiculous. Okay, so I have 15 of these. These are shurikens. I'm fixing to show one off because I want to kill this thing ASAP. Shurikens are insane. It just did 10,000 damage to him, and I'm going to throw another one. We actually have way more shurikens than I've ever had, so I don't feel bad by throwing them. It did 6,000 that time, but throw a third, shall we? There we go. So, 3 shurikens, plus a whole bunch of flares and such. But, yeah. I don't like having to do that, but I had to do that. Besides, we've wasted enough time. We need to get to the end, and oh boy, are we gonna get there. I'm a warrior of dark. Our worlds came from the void, and one day we'll one day return to it. There's only one force that can keep the nothingness at bay. Hope. Void is inevitable. Someday it will consume everything. But today is not that day. Not while there is still hope and love in the worlds of light and dark. As long as there is hope, the void cannot win. The powers of dark and light defeat the force that is calling forth the void. Alright. So we are going to get that last Xande clone on the way through, just because I want to make sure it should have another ribbon, I believe. Jack, crap, I was supposed to go, well. Pretty sure it's another ribbon in the event you missed the other ribbon from before. Die already, zombie slime. There we go. Yeah, and it was the 4th ribbon, as I thought. Okay, that's fine. Since I'm going to Elixir anyway, I'll go ahead and fight these things. Oh, Twin Dragon, huh? Okay, there we go. We are the cloud of darkness, bringer of wrath and destroyer of light. You and your world will be sacrificed to the void. Not if we have anything to say about it. This is the world of darkness. You think your powers of light can defeat us in our own land? Their light alone may not be enough, but our powers of darkness can suppress your evil. You would be willing to sacrifice yourselves for the light. Fools. We will not let you reduce the world to nothing. Your demise is none of our concern. Crystals of darkness may be gone, but we have no need of them any longer. We will defeat you and absorb the powers of light. The world will become the void. This is where you die, warriors of light. Alright, so now we fight Cloud of Darkness for real. I have one thing to say about this fight. Particle Beam. All she does, every single turn, is Particle Beam. You have to be able to out-heal that. Also, this music is amazing. Like... Now, there is no multiple targets, although it looks like there would be, and I think... Oh no, she actually physically attacks! That is the first time in the 3 times now that I fought her that she's ever done a physical attack. I stand corrected. Wow. I have only ever seen her use Particle Beam. Was there an update that they fixed that or something? Because I'm pretty sure that's how it was supposed to be in the first game. Because that's the whole thing. If you've played Dissidia, all of her attacks are Particle Beams. And I figured that's what the reference was, is that all she does is Particle Beam. Maybe she's not low enough HP in the first turn to do that? I don't know. Here it is. Particle Beam. I am going to abuse shurikens. I'm going to spam Kiraja, and I'm going to spam Flare. I don't know how much HP she has. Well, technically it. Cloud of Darkness is the personification of darkness itself. It is feminine in appearance because of the whole angels thing being... Because it's an angel of darkness. And angels are supposed to be beautiful, and a lot of times that gives them feminine appearances in media. Even though Cloud of Darkness is actually gender neutral. I can't believe that Cloud of Darkness is using physical attacks. That makes this battle infinitely easier. You know, anytime you want to throw in a... Hey, let me... Yeah, I'll just throw in a haste, or throw in a flare and a holy. I'm gonna hang on to one of my level 8s on Sage. Although I have elixirs, I probably don't even have to do that. Particle Beam. Am I just misremembering, even though I fought this thing 2 other times that I've completed it? Now I'm questioning my own memory. Yeah, I'm gonna hang on to 1. Let me use Firaga. Particle Beam. That would have been hilarious if that had actually killed it. You know what? Screw it. One more flare. Particle Beam. See, this is more what I remember happening. Just in case. Yeah, Sage went off first. I'm glad. Whew, I'm glad I did that. Okay. Okay, I need to take a moment and have the Sage. I'm just going to Kiraja. I'm going to have the Sage use an elixir on Scallion. Oh, it's done! That last shuriken did it. We still had 2 shurikens. That is amazing. Shurikens are broken. That's hideous.
In the beginning there was the void. Then came light and darkness. From them everything was born. The heavens, skies, water, fire, life. Time inexorably brings all back to its beginnings. But from life something new was born. A shining force that separated the light from the dark and illuminated the world. It was called hope. When the balance between light and dark is broken, the world again slides toward oblivion. The chosen will appear once more. Do not forget that the source of the warrior's power is the hope that lives inside a soul. Dreams, despair, love, time can obscure it all. Do not accept this. Do not forget it, and time will never erase what life has to offer. Find your last remaining spark of light, a light that shines brightly when all else is dark. The light of hope.
Okay. Anyone else feel like they were flying between worlds right there? Just me? Maybe I've been as them too long. You're all still here!
Charlotte, Pearl, Scallion, Red!
You did it!
Well done.
No doubt you're the true heroes of the story. Not half bad. Come on, it's time to go home. It's been a pleasure. Pleasure's all ours. But I think it's about time I return to Amir. I can't get their voice right to save my life. Fellas! You're back safe and sound! Of course, barely broke a sweat. Without your help, we never would have made it. Thank you. If you ever need help, we heroes will be here. Come and train with us anytime. Until we meet again. Later, guys. We've reached Saronia. I suppose I must return. Thank you for everything, Your Highness. Oh, I mean, Your Majesty. It is your light that saved our world. It is I who should be thanking you, brave warriors. If I can leave my kingdom with even half the courage you've shown, I'll be content. You have my sincere thanks. We left the Invincible there, apparently, and picked up the Nautilus. I'm not sure why. They don't try to explain that either. We've almost reached Canaan. Yes, this is my stop. My wife's probably worried sick. Wait, I'll get off here too. Why do you want to stop in Canaan, Dash? Well, I just want to check in on someone. Well, fine, it's Selena, okay? Oh, you want to see her? How sweet. Ah, come on, leave me alone. Go get her, Tiger. That's funny. What are we doing up here? Why were we up there? We were on the south part of the island when we got out of here. Why did we fly around the continent first? Oh yeah, this. Honey! Oh dear, not in front of your friends. You're embarrassing. Selena! Dash, please don't ever leave me again. Never. Promise. Come on, honey. We can't let these kids show us up now, can we? Oh, fine. Just one kiss then. Oops, got a little carried away. Sorry about that. Let me know if you want to go on any more adventures. I can always lend a hand. No, you don't. Looks like you're not going anywhere for a while, Dash. Don't rub it in. You're welcome back here anytime. Besides, you still gotta try my wife's cooking. Thank you, Sid. Dash, we'll see you later. Shall we head back to Sasune now, Your Highness? Can't I stay with you? I don't want to go home just yet. But Princess Sarah, don't you understand? I want to stay with you. Oh! Did I embarrass you? Come on, let's go to her. It's her. We're home. Oh, I can't wait to see where you grew up. Welcome back. Oh, Charlotte, Pearl, Scully, and Red, you're home. We did it to Papa. Nina. Well, I always knew you were destined to do great things. We're proud of you. Welcome home. You saved the world. Wow, you're amazing. I guess they weren't joking about you being warriors of light. Here's you a kiss from me. Pucker up. Not so fast. Oops. The world is now safe from the darkness. All this is thanks to your pure hearts. Thank you, warriors of light. Hello, Rumbling. Oh! Look, the light. The crystal's back to its former brilliance. It's beautiful. The darkness is dispersed, and a new dawn has come. To the fans across the globe, both past and present, and to the crew who brought the originals to life, we offer our profound and heartfelt thanks. You know, even in spite of all my complaining I've done over the course of this Let's Play, I do as well. Because ultimately, when you consider that, not counting the remasters, brushing up the pixel art, and, you know, maybe redoing some of the mechanics, like the Dark Knights were originally paladins, and they were paladins with katanas, which is kind of funny to think about. I wish I want a paladin with a katana. That sounds amazing. But you know, there was some rebalancing things that they did with the remaster, which they had done in the other versions of the game, I think. But anyway, the long and short of it is, this game was a humongous thing for when it came out, because this was an NES game. So Final Fantasy II was, for me personally, a better game. But that's mostly because, one, I like the leveling system in Final Fantasy II. I'm weird like that. Two, I love the Emperor. You know, the guy who's just so stubborn and refuses to die, that even after you kill him, he just takes over hell. Like, I love that. There's a few problems. Like, I don't like the fact that you don't get your fourth party member until the very end. So everyone else you get before that's only temporary. That part's annoying, but for what this game did, it ended up creating, it's the prototype of one of my favorites, my top 3, favorite Final Fantasy games, and that's 5. This game was the prototype for 5. If this didn't exist, we wouldn't have 5. Not just because of the fact that this is 3, and so it's 2 games beforehand, but this game could have been radically different, and we never would have gotten 5 in the way that we did. And 5 has one of the best job systems in any of the Final Fantasy games outside of 11. And yeah,
So final thoughts, though. Ultimately, all of my praise aside, I do have a lot of issues with it. The dungeons are okay. The final boss gauntlet is just too much. If it wasn't for being able to heal at the crystals, that last area would be a nightmare. Maybe it's just because of the way I'm playing it. Maybe there is a job set that ends up making that area super easy. If there is, let me know. Maybe I'll give the game another playthrough on my own time and reconfigure my my opinion. But there's just, like, Bard doesn't really seem very useful. Maybe it actually is very useful. I've never actually used it. Kind of like in Final Fantasy V, discovering that Bard actually was very handy. I will not forget Requiem saving my butt in the pyramid. But there's just a lot that seems like the game was trying to do and it couldn't really get it done. The mini dungeons were stupid. I still believe that at least in the first one, you're fighting monsters that are equivalent to your size. The boss is just a giant rat, and you're shrunken down to the size of a rat, so it's like fighting a creature that is, your size. So why do your weapons not work? Well, it's because you're under the mini status effect, so your weapons don't work, period. Which doesn't make any sense, because all of your gear got shrunk with you. So it makes sense for your mini to weaken you against other enemies, but they didn't have a way of making it, and I'm assuming that's what it is that they didn't have a way of making mini not reduce your attack, I guess. I would think they really should have created a flag on the enemy that said that if that enemy is being encountered, ignore Mini, maybe? But I think the problem is the way that Mini works is that Mini actually just sets your defense and your attack to the lowest possible value. Defense to 0 and attack to 1. And that was the easiest way to code it. I'm pretty sure that's what had happened. And so as a result, mini dungeons are a pain to do without magic. That's my controller turning off, if you heard that. I have set my controller down for quite a bit now. Sadly, these credits are long, but I do definitely want to give credit where credit's due. These people did an amazing job. Both the original crew and the people that did the Pixel Remaster. The people who have gone and continue to update the Pixel Remasters. In fact, when the physical release happened on the Switch, I think it was, they had an updated version that hadn't made it to PC yet, and that version has come to PC by now. If you want to know what one of the biggest changes were, in some of the games, specifically 2 comes to mind. Final Fantasy 2 comes to mind. In Final Fantasy 2 Pixel Remaster, there is actually now a encumbrance where you can physically see how much your gear is affecting your magic. That's really cool, by the way. Anyway, so my opinions, I've spoken on the mini dungeon. Now, the frog dungeons were cool. I was okay with having to have frog in order to enter the dungeon, and then you can turn frog off. Like, having to have a negative status effect that can be toggled, like Toad or Mini, in order to enter or exit an area is, at least to some extent, doable, as long as you have a means of healing or providing items that, like, the Frog Dungeon actually provides you Maiden's Kisses, so you can either remove Frog or put it back on yourself in order to leave. And the enemies drop Maiden's Kisses as well, I think. So there's plenty of ways to get Mini and Frog for those dungeons, but on Cloud of Darkness, like, as a final boss, Cloud of Darkness isn't bad, but they definitely, you can see that it was definitely the prototype for the final boss having its own special attack, because the previous two games, final bosses, Chaos and the Emperor, didn't have special abilities. Chaos and Emperor Matthias, in his Hell form, both of them technically had the same kind of magic and everything that you did. They were stronger, granted, for the most part. Actually, no, they're weaker, because you can do several thousand damage on the Emperor, at least, and he can't do that much to you, because that would kill you. But the idea is that they have the same magic as you do. Cloud of Darkness has her own ability, its own ability, and that is Particle Beam. So it was the first time that Final Fantasy gave their final boss a special attack, and may even be the first time that RPGs did that in general, because I don't know if there are any other RPGs, because again, this was an NES game, so this was early 90s. Actually, late 80s, maybe? Because the Super Nintendo was 91. I don't know when Final Fantasy III got released. I could look that up sometime. Maybe it'll say it on the credits thing. But either way, it was not a common thing, at the very least. If it had been done before, it wasn't common. That's why Final Fantasy and Final Fantasy II didn't do it. Dragon Quest also didn't do it. I don't know about Dragon Quest 2 or 3 because I didn't play those two games. I have beaten Dragon Quest 1, well, Dragon Warrior in America. That was before they adopted the actual name of the game, Dragon Quest. I think probably was done, if I'm not mistaken, it was done for legal purposes at one point. I think there was a form of media called Dragon Quest at the time. There was a lot of something quest things in gaming back then, both board games and PC games, so more than likely they changed its name from Dragon Quest for that purpose. I don't remember the details. I remember at one time I read it, but I haven't recently. Anyway, so it says the end. I'm actually going to do one thing after that. I just have to trigger this. The reason is, well, A, I'm going to hit the save. No. Yes. So we're going to save this over this, just to say that we saved it. And we are going to return to the title screen. And I just wanted to show off one thing, in case people are wondering, you know, where did you get that little thing in your background? It's over here in the gallery. So what I did is, I went to, not this title splash, but this title splash, because first off, that's amazing. So this is the photo that's in the back of my, the back there. I just snapshotted it from here. Comes directly from the game. There's also some, this is backwards from what I'm used to. I'm sorry, I'm used to playing Flash games where X is not confirmed. X is back. So yeah, this is the artwork. The guy who did this artwork, this art style is this is how that guy draws. I can't remember his name. He was in the credits, I know. Castle of Illusion didn't actually happen, I don't think. Sarah. I'm not a fan of this guy's art style. Well, actually, okay, some of these are cool, but I don't think those are his. I don't think that's his. That one clearly is. These clearly are. Anyway, so I don't like that eye style. Okay, just me. Hein? Oh, that makes sense. Garuda. Garuda was. Yeah, Garuda is a hard point for some people. I say some people. I say it like that because specifically the DS remake apparently did that poorly. Anyway, I just wanted to show off where my little picture came from, in case anyone was curious. Yeah, it comes directly from the game itself. I just screenshot it and use it as a background. So, My next project I have already decided. I am going to be playing a game that, as of now, technically released yesterday, but I've been awake since it released. I have not gone to bed yet. I should go to bed. I have to be up in about 3 hours. But, anyway. So, until then, we will hope to see you again. Later.